Hi guys, welcome to Sweden. What we've done, we've come out to Sweden for a week to do some instructor training. We're currently going through a 48-hour survival exercise where we've just gone out with our emergency packs. Part of my emergency equipment for this week is a wool blanket. Now, I know on YouTube there are various videos of guys showing you how to convert a wool blanket into a jacket. For those of you who haven't seen one, I'm just going to show you again now, purely for the fact that as it's part of my emergency kit and it's a very good utilitarian item, I thoroughly recommend that you get them. Try to buy 100% wool blankets if you can. Be very selective. A lot of the wool blankets, especially ex-army blankets, tend to be a mix of wool, polyester or other materials. They're not necessarily as warm as 100% wool. Okay, so what we can do with a wool blanket then is we can prepare it ourselves at home before we leave by just sewing on a couple of paracord tassels. This means that in the cold environment, when we're lacking manual dexterity in our hands because our hands are cold, we're not messing around trying to put acorns or pine cones or anything else into the wool and then tying it with paracord. To convert it very simply, grab the paracord, swing it around your shoulders, bring it over, tie the paracord into any configuration of knotted you like, and straight away you've got a blanket that will keep you warm. I've also got enough material on the back. If I'm lacking a hat, I've now got a hood so I can keep myself warm. Okay, to improve on this, what we can also do is tie the blanket around our waist by taking one side and wrapping it under and over the other side, putting our arms through to make sure our arm area is free. We make ourselves a kind of skirt. Take our belt. If we haven't got a belt, take some paracord, something like that. Bring it around your waist and strap it up. Once you've done this, you've then got insulation that's down, as you can see on mine, down to just below my knees. I've got my arms free. If I need to do anything, I can still chop wood, make fire. If I start to overheat, I can undo the paracord and drop the blanket down around my waist. Very, very similar to what the original kilts were like. Okay, and then if I want to insulate my arms and keep warm, merely just take one side, grab the other side, cross them over, tuck them in, and I've got another blanket. One thing I've been finding during this week, as you can see, I'm wearing a swan dry. The temperatures here has been down to -10, and all week all I've worn is a swan dry and a wicking layer underneath, and I've not been cold. So a wool blanket, if you have other layers of clothing, is an ideal extra. It packs down to virtually nothing. 100% wool one weighs very little as well. So thoroughly recommended.